Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of May 23rd through 29th of 2022. So, cards are coming out. They're kind of, they're kind of like all over the place. They're in a jumble, but we'll just see. Oh, and the whole pile just fell out in a block, but that's not the right cards then. That's just my hand that missed them. Oh, there we go. It's the next one, and we just need one more card. And there it is, and then we'll begin. Okay. Oh, lots of love in your reading. Okay. So, first thing, Mary Magdalene offers you unconditional love. This is all for you. The loving yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. There is no judgment here. So feel that part first. That unconditional love directed at you. No matter what you do, no matter what you don't do, you are the recipient of that unconditional love. Hard to believe, right? Like we're in this human state where we judge. We do. Humans do. I mean, you can kind of control how much you judge and all that kind of stuff, but you're going to judge at some point. You're going to be judged at some point. It happens all the time. From Mary Magdalene, it is unconditional. Lets you just grow and thrive and be the best you can be. And so when you try to offer a similar vibration of that, being human, we cannot achieve unconditional love, usually. But when you try to offer a vibration as similar as this as possible to your family members, to events, to your co-workers, to all the other people around you, to your garden, or the trees, or whatever, to events. When you offer that love, everything gets better. Right? So it feels almost like you've kind of dropped into a channel. They're showing me like a channel that you've dropped into where you're feeling more sludgy types of emotions than you are feeling love. And so it's time to bring yourself up out of that. It's not serving you. You need to change that. Okay, so that may not resonate, of course, for everybody. This is a group reading, so you take what parts resonate and leave the rest. The part about just pouring love all over everything, that's true for everybody in every situation, no matter what. Okay. Now, what is your vision for your future? You might want to do some version of a vision board. Now, a true vision board, you have a big poster board, you get magazines or pictures or words or sayings, things like that, and you cover that with the things that resonate with you, that you want to create for your future. Now, you can do that using visualizations for 10 or 15 minutes every day, or you can write it down. That's called scripting. You can do a combination of those things. You can write down what you want and then sit and really, really visualize it. Any version of this possible. So the message, though, is to actually sit down and feel through that for yourself. What do you want your life to look like? Not only the future, but now too. How do you want your world to feel? How do you want to feel every day? Right? All that stuff. If you're finding that parts of your life are not what you'd like it to be, it's time to make a vision board and then, continue to take the steps toward creating that. Okay, you're the one in control of that. Now, there is there is true love in your world. Like lots of love, right? Lots of love in your world. And so it's like anything is possible with this true love. If you already have this person in your life, then that's beautiful. You know, as the message said earlier, you are human, so are the people around you. And so true love, true romantic love, is not necessarily going to be absolute perfection every minute of every day. You're still going to get irritated with each other. You're still going to have things that you don't see eye to eye on, right? But the true love part is that you can show that your true self and the love continues even when there's disagreement. And so if you already have that, then that's beautiful. It's going to continue to deepen and to be more real, that you'll be able to trust it more over the time. For some of you, though, you have not yet encountered or met or whatever this person, and so that's coming for you this week. It's available to you this week. Now, if you're not quite ready, and some of you are sitting there going, okay, what's not to be ready for? True love? You bet, I'm all in, right? And some of you, though, are like, yeah, don't think I can trust that yet, right? And so that's fine. If you're not ready for it, it will still be available when you are ready. Okay, so here you go. There's your true love. Yeah, right there for you. Okay. Okay, and so is this the same thing? I'm just asking your guides. For some of you, that is the same thing. For some of you, this is different. You're getting some happy news this week. So this is something it feels like you've been kind of working on for a little while, looking for the response back or something like that. Well, this is the week you're going to get your happy news. So that feels really positive, feels good. Now, for some of you, this is a tiny thing. And yet it's one of a series of tiny things that are working out for you, right? So don't discount it just because you think, oh, I thought it would be a big miraculous type of happy news. Maybe, but not necessarily, right? And yet it all counts the same. Yeah. And yeah, for some of you, this is this great, big, huge, amazing happy news that knocks you over. And it could be anything in between. Either way, savor that and really pay attention to that and really put flavor into that, right? Because that's how you make it bigger. That's how you make more of it. Okay. All right. Now you have this divine knowledge. Now it talks here specifically about you being a spiritual teacher. That could be, and it could be, in a semi-formal, state or whatever, that you offer a workshop perhaps or something like that, with the purpose of teaching the things that you've learned and helping other people learn them, and that's fabulous. It could be much less formal than that. It could be simply the way you are and other people taking inspiration from you. And so, take how this resonates with you and see where you want that to apply. And if you want to make that bigger or more formal or whatever. Either way, this is knowledge that you have, that is in your inner core, that you're now able to share with other people to their benefit as well as to your benefit. It feels very good. Yeah. Is there more there? No, they're just saying continue to grow with that. Okay. All right. And part of your, like this, part of that, what we were just talking about, for some of you is about young people, children, right? And helping, like maybe you're teaching Sunday school. That's kind of what they're showing me, teaching Sunday school. Maybe it's your own children. or, nieces, nephews, whatever, neighborhood kids, whatever, teaching them how to be more spiritual, more aware of themselves, how to be more real, right? Like kids are so vulnerable that if there's a negative influence in their life, that's what they learn, that's what they take on, and they don't know enough to know that that's not everyone. If they have a parent who is really having a rough time of their own, that's what the kid learns, right? So perhaps you can be the one to teach them that there is a contrast, that it doesn't have to be that way. That's how that feels. So that could be quite specific for some of you. For others, it could be just more broad, teaching kids how to play in the sprinklers, right? How to ride a bike. Just in general, treating them with kindness and with care and nurture, and helping them to become well-rounded people. Okay. All right. And so here is the daily guidance cards. And we will look for one last piece of wisdom for you for this week. And in a minute, that will come out. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you are making steady progress. Feels like kind of across the board, like they're not, they're saying this is like in your whole life. Relationships, job, money, food, people. You're making steady progress. That's fabulous. That's the goal, right? Keep progressing. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you. I'll see you next time.